came here, I got a chance to meet some people, and they said, you know, Gabriel, have you ever been here? Have you ever been to Chicago? Like, no, it's my first time. They said, well, you know, we'd like to take you out to eat if you're down. And I'm like, well, hello. I am very down. They took me to a restaurant called Portillo's.
Just want to say goodnight, Dad.
You heard?
Just want to say goodnight, Dad. Love you.
Hot dogs were delicious. I had a chicken chop salad. It was amazing. And a beef dip. Really, really good. But it wasn't until the meal was almost over that these new friends of mine said, we'd like for you to try something you might not have ever had before. And I'm like, that's not likely. I said, well, what is it you want me to try? And they said, well, they sell a thing here at Portillo's called a chocolate cake shake.
Automatic 7 of 21 champions reach.
I said you had me at chocolate.
3 of 21 horses tail.
They said, well, you gotta go to the special window and you gotta order from the lady. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I get up and I walk over to the lady. And she's like, can I help you? I said, yes, my friends are telling me that I need to try this thing called the chocolate cake shake. Okay, what size would you like? How good is it? You want a large?
6 of 33 ravens tail.
Alright, can I please have a large chocolate cake shake? No problem. Okay, and she turns around. She turns around and she walks over to this little refrigerator that's on the counter. And she opens it up and she pulls out a piece of chocolate cake. And I'm thinking to myself, she must misunderstood what I said. I didn't ask for a piece of chocolate cake. I asked for a chocolate cake shake. She must have heard what I was thinking because she's walking by and she's like, it's gonna happen.
Checkbox disabled. The character limit trip.
She walks over to the blender, she takes the freaking lid off, and she just looks at me and does this. And I was like, ooh. And she's like, oh yeah.
Select difficulty.
Pours it and she hands me this like 44-ounce chocolate shake, which is way more than anybody should be drinking. The straw was so thick you could almost fit your thumb in it, okay? So I grab the shake and I begin to attempt to drink it. So I'm there, and I can see the shit coming up. Shit, and then all of a sudden,
Good night, Grandma.
you guys even have taco trucks. Now, for anyone wondering about taco trucks, let me just let you know right now, that is real good Mexican food. I don't want you.
I should find better shelter before I freeze.
But it doesn't mean the food is not good. For me to know that I'm going to have a good experience at a taco truck, I always research and I look to see who's running the truck. For me to know that I'm going to have a good time, I want to make sure that it's an all-female crew. Not to sound sexist, it's just that when it's all women running the truck, they make me feel good about myself. They make me feel special. When I walk up at 1 o'clock in the morning and I have a buzz, they make me feel good. Hello! They come to the window. Hola, mi gordito, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás de gordito, chulito, de gordito? A ver, ojito.
You have reached your destination.
I feel like a kid. I'm like, can I have a taco?
The door. Add an action button. Interact.
Now see, when it's an all-Mexican male crew running the truck, it's late, they're tired, they're bitter. Customer service isn't our strongest point at 1 o'clock in the morning. And then you gotta deal with a drunk knucklehead like me.
Down and started causing trouble.
They come to the window. What do you want? What do you want?
What is he talking about?
Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, I have a
Follow Benny.
Okay, what else? That's it.
There is evil staring in the ruins to the north.
But you know
That
exactly
cruel
what he just
motherfucker
told you.
must have been inside.
For some reason, Mexican people and
Even
only
the howler
Mexican
like him
people have
was to
this
have
sound
knocked down whatever
that
he
comes
saw.
out of us that can just discredit anything you put in front of it. It doesn't matter what it is. We can kill it with that sound. I just for my class.
January 15. Basic.
And by the way, you guys, since the last time we were here, I've had a few things change in my life. Some things happened that were so crazy that I couldn't even believe that it was a possibility. First thing that happened was I had my first ever celebrity death hoax, meaning that someone faked my death on the internet and it went viral. Someone wrote an amazing article that was read by over 30 million people. It was so good. Even I was like, oh my God, I was so nice. Confirmed that I was still alive. The article said that I had died October 31st from complications of type 2 diabetes. And in my head, I'm thinking to myself, that's a hell of a day to kill a diabetic. You know what I mean? That's like killing Santa on Christmas Eve. 30 million people read this article. No one thought to call me.
Continues.
Except Martin.
Skeleton Archer.
Martin was the only one that called me. And I think that was just to verify that he still had employment.
Ice Hollow Ruins. Bottom action button.
I got that phone
Enter
call.
abandoned halls.
Hello? Martin was like, hey.
You dead?
You dead?
No, man, I'm good.
No, man, I'm good.
Door.
I figured you would text
Bottom
me.
action button. Interact.
And I would have, because that's the kind of friend I am.
Yeah.
I even asked my son Frankie, I said, Frankie, did you hear I died? That's what they meant.
Bottom action button.
I go, what do you mean that's what they meant? Well, my friends were asking if you were okay. I go, what'd you tell them? I hadn't seen you.
Skeleton.
So, well, apparently I died. Welcome back. And that's another thing that's changed, you guys. My son Frankie is now 18 years old. And 1 week away from graduation. You guys are clapping, but he's not leaving. I've already asked him, I said, Frankie, what do you want to do with your life? Have you thought about college? Just now. I'm like, Frankie, you do realize that all you need to do is get accepted. I tell a lot of jokes. I will pay for your entire college education, no matter where you want to go. As long as you get accepted. What do you think about that? I said, you know, if you want to go to school in California, we'll make it happen. You want to go to school out of state, we'll make it happen. I said, hell, I'll even even do
action
one of those
button. Shield
international programs. You know, the ones where you give them one of your children and then they give you one of their children? What is it called when you kids swap?
Character pipe shield
Thank you.
sword.
Sorry, sorry, exchange. Some of you are like, that's called human trafficking.
Button action button. Interact. High touched borders.
Different program. I would love to do an exchange program with my son, but don't give me a regular kid. If I'm going to do an exchange program, give me a kid from like a hardcore third world country so that he appreciates all the basic things most American children take for granted. That's why I say give me little Tombutu. Give me Tombutu. I would love Tombutu, and Tombutu would love me.
Mr. Fluffy,
Yes, Tombutu.
I was wondering what time do we go to sleep?
You go to sleep whenever you like. This is your room. We sleep next
Next door. All of these
All of these.
is for Tutu.
Yes, all of this is for Tombutu.
In my village, 2 families sleep in an area this big.
Well, here
In America,
one
the
big
bad
place to
kids
get
sleeps right here.
30%.
Enjoy.
And then I would take him to like IHOP or Denny's and let him order whatever he wants and just watch Lucid.
This is the Thanksgiving I heard of. Thank you, Mr. Fluffy. Thank you. If there is anything Tombutu can do for you, please tell me. Anything.
Can you help me take out the trash?
For you, I will eat the trash.
Meanwhile, my son's on the other side of the world on top of an elephant trying to get Wi-Fi.
Like 70, like 100%. Abilities. Character pipe
I love my son very much, you guys. It's just that sometimes he doesn't get the position he's in. He doesn't realize it, which is why I love it whenever he brings his friends over. He brings his friends over the house, and they're constantly saying what I'm saying. And as a parent, anytime you tell your kid something, that's one thing. When you can get the friends to say what you say, you can't pay for that. And they're always doing it. You know, Frankie, you're lucky, man. Your dad's trying to help you go to college. My dad wants me to get a job. Frankie, you're lucky, man. Your dad's trying to give you a car. My dad doesn't even trust me to walk. You're lucky, man. And I hear this and I'm like, I love these kids. Because see, my son is very numb to this situation. He's very numb to all of you, and he's very numb to Fluffy. Okay, he doesn't see Fluffy. He sees Dad. Dad. I'm just Dad. You know, all I gotta tell him, clean your room, take a shower, and put on deodorant, which he does very well now.
Energy 74%. Energy 46%. That's fine.
But you guys saw what I had to do to make that happen.
Energy
See, his friends, on the other hand, they still get excited when they see me. They still geek out. I walk into the living room, they're all sitting there. Frankie sees me. Hey, Dad. His friends see me. They see this.
Continues.
With like doves. Can you imagine if every time you walked into a room
Does that happen for you?
He's here.
Here.
Button action button. Interact.
Ladies, imagine if your partner could do that for you.
You. Huh?
It's your anniversary.
There's some celebration, some magical moment. You just lean there, you're drunk.
We haven't any coin to offer.
Yeah.
You'd come for Wash out the taste of the stew. We'd be honored if you'd join us.
One extra dove.
Your savior.
YouTube heavyweight quest complete.
And by the way, guys, if you're ever able to pull off the
Energy
doves,
60%.
just leave it
Energy
at that.
24%.
Don't try to top the doves. It's very hard to top the doves. Don't start running your mouth and talking smack like you're just laying there and don't start, you don't even know what's going to happen. You don't even understand. You're going to get it. Don't do that because ladies, all you have to do is
Energy
look at him and
29%.
go,
Energy 50%. Energy 73%. Energy 93%.
Anyway, back to my son's friends. So my son has these two friends that come over the house all the time. One friend, his name is Ken, works a lot with computers. The other friend, his name is Fabian, he wants to be a police officer. Both of these kids are really, really good. Now, I keep calling everyone kids, even though they're all 18, but to me, they're kids. I'm almost 40. I'm like, you know. Like some of the conversations that we have are very adult-like. And the other conversations, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? For example, at home when I'm hanging out, I usually just wear, you know, very similar to now, it's a Hawaiian shirt. I usually wear like a t-shirt that has like either Star Wars or Marvel Comics or Transformers on it or cartoons. You know, I like wearing stuff like that around the house. One day, I'm wearing a t-shirt that has the Avengers on the front. And I walk into the living room, and my son's friend Fabian sees me wearing this shirt. And so he starts pointing. And I'm like, what's up, dude? He goes, weak. Excuse me?
You have reached
And then he says, DC's better.
Strange puddles.
What did you say?
Right in action
DC's
button.
better. I'm like, DC's okay. You know, Obama lives there. They pass laws. They have hotels, historic museums. It's not even a real state. I don't know why you're getting cray-cray. He goes, nah, fool. DC Comics. And I'm like, hey, man, I'm almost 40. I don't care. It's just a really cool shirt. I like it. It fits. No big deal. That's because they are. I go, you need to relax. They're the best. I go, you need to chill. And in my head, I'm like, why am I having this conversation? I have better things to do with my time, like trying to get my son on an elephant. But no.
You
The kid in me's like,
inside.
why are they the best? And then he
I
points
thought
to the
the
shirt again.
darkness
Iron Man sucks. Batman's number one. I go, why? Because he is. I go, that's not an argument. First of all, Batman's not the best superhero. I hate to break it to you. He's not. I hear people already getting ready to move. They're like, oh, no, Fluffy, don't go there. Don't go there, Fluffy. Don't do it. Yes, I'm going to do this. Watch this. Batman's not the best superhero. Batman is the creepiest superhero. Batman is the creepiest superhero that has ever lived. He even sounds creepy. I'm Batman. You don't recognize that voice? Want some candy? Help me find my puppy. Hello? He only comes out at night. His face is always covered up. He's always waiting in alleys. And who does he talk to? A guy named Joker, a guy named Riddler. His name is Batman. Joker, Riddler, Batman. Joker, Riddler, Batman. Those are Mexican gang member names.
Energy 48, energy 69%.
Can you imagine if that was
You have
Batman's
reached
real
your
identity
destination.
at night?
Energy 89%.
During the day?
By the way,
No, chinga su madre, esa
Right in
Batman,
action
no.
button.
Todo el
Interact.
pinche día aquí trabajando y luego le parte la madre Joker.
Windswept cabin.
I said it right, Fabian. Mr. Batman's the
Correct.
best. Based on
Right
my
in action
t-shirt. My
button.
t-shirt says
Looks like.
Marvel Comics.
Right
I
in
said I
action
see
button.
Thor, I see Captain
Interact.
America, I see
Strange
Iron
style.
Man. Who are
Right
some
in
of the
action button.
superheroes that DC
Interact.
Comics has that makes them better than Marvel? Go. Batman, you said that. Superman, that's a good one. Wonder Woman, okay. Green Lantern, whoa. I said I know the other superheroes, but Green Lantern?
Ride of
What's
quest
his
complete.
power? He
In
wears
search of
That's a
I-7
fantasy.
Eastern
I
Pass.
don't know any man who wears a ring who has power.
Fallen Shaman. Energy 60, Fallen Shaman.
And if
Energy
you're not
20
clapping right
continues.
now, my point
Energy
exactly.
50% fallen.
No way you can't clap because you're sitting next to kryptonite.
33%.
You know why you can't clap?
Energy
Because you're sitting next to
24%.
kryptonite.
Energy 45%. Fallen Overseer. Energy 65, Please Death Fallen. Please Death Flash. Please Death Flash, Fallen Overseer. Energy 20, Please Death Slain Villager. Life 92%. Fallen Overseer, Fallen.
Listen, you guys, I'm
Energy
not gonna lie.
33%. Fallen.
Sometimes I feel just a pinch.
Energy
A
33%.
pinch, like a superhero in the sense that I'm able to walk out in front of large groups of people, change people's moods, make people smile, make people laugh, make people feel a little bit better.
Energy 100%. Ride of Past Slain Villager. Ride in action button.
Like any superhero, I have my weaknesses too.
Life
You know, I come out here
91%.
and I make you happy,
Follow thy shall
And then I
great
go
house. You
home.
have reached your destination.
and I piss off one person. Because because she don't want to hear
Laura,
about this.
why
She
the-
doesn't want to hear about you guys. I can't go home
Speak
and
with
brag.
Laura.
Baby, it was crazy in Chicago.
That's nice. Take out the trash.
Holy single tablet, why the fuck?
But they were clapping
Speak
and
with the guard.
chanting my name.
Oh, is that gonna help? Okay.
I still
Take
find
out the
it.
trash.
Why the fuck?
Take out the trash.
Why
Take
the
out the
passive,
trash.
level 5?
Take out the trash.
Class 1, character, abilities. Quest complete. Why the first foot, energy.
But they told me
Gain
they
3
loved
energy
me.
when forceful arrow. Vulnerable. Forceful arrow causes enemies to become vulnerable for vulnerable. Forceful arrow causes enemies. Power dash out. Escape. Steve, break a shot. Find more mines and mine armor in the shop. Roll Steve, break a shot. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button.
Oh my god.
Mango pet features. Started point recommended for you. Recommend Warcraft Legends. Armor, pet, unequipped. Roll Steve. Roll Steve.
This is awesome.
9.
I hear some of you
Engine
too.
top,
You guys
heaven,
okay over
building
there?
home. 9.
That's a big
Found
compliment, by
Indian
the way.
Front,
Anytime I
season of
hear
divine
people
intervention
in
in
the arena
front,
and they're
red,
freaking
part, 3, 6, transcending hunter.
that lets me know I'm
No.
making you laugh so
Found
much.
in the shop
Your
queen,
own
and
body
craft,
is
wild
rejecting the
transcendence and
activity
craft.
that you're participating
Mount
in.
armor, into
Your own
mount
lungs are telling you
harness
this is not good
transcendence.
for you. You need to
Trophy,
leave. But
burning,
you're stubborn. You're like, no, the ticket was
more for
expensive.
wild eye. Cosmetic for wild eye, look confirmed.
That's usually from guys.
Cat,
From
unequipped.
women, it's a little
Cat.
bit different.
Up
Anytime I
inside
hear
deep
women
mouth,
laughing
pixel
so
the
much that they
Cosmetic
begin
palette,
to
natural
snort.
color, black, sick red, cut, very
You're
merrier.
already laughing. That tells
Body
me
action
I'm making
button.
you laugh so much.
Synchronous
I'm
short
causing
sword,
you to
short
inhale
sword,
and
blank,
exhale
scent,
at the
balanced
same
sword.
time, forcing you to make that.
Celestine flavor, the blade breaker, the
And
smoking
if I
saber.
hear a woman snort more than 2
Cosmetic short
times,
sword,
that tells me I
scent,
made
the
you
smoking
pee just a
saber.
little.
Simple craft, brimstone out, max, old and up, weighted on it, black bitter. Cosmetic crossbow, black bitter. Default time portal, default
I love
headstone.
that, bro. You're pointing out the whole
Headstone,
time, and she's
default
like,
time
you
portal.
asshole.
Select dark, blue, olive, white,
Thanks for
way of the
having my
guiding
back.
stars. Time portal.
Another thing that I now consider
Found
a
Indian
compliment
crops,
is
way
that
of the
from time
guiding
to time,
stars and
I have
plants.
people
Ashen
who are experiencing their first ever comedy event, and they're not accustomed to laughing for
Your
long
bandwidth has been
periods
saved.
of time.
Laura,
And they get so excited
pieces.
and so involved with
I'm
the
off to
show
dry steps.
that they forget.
what were the
They
bullet
forget to
Oscar?
do a very basic
Stable
thing.
master. Bottom
A
action
breathing.
button. Interact.
You'd be amazed how many times I've seen this in the front row. Just
Power back waypoint unlocked. Power dash
and
out.
then pass the hell out.
Hold the crew.
The messed up part is only I can
Yep,
see what's
blacksmith.
happening.
Salvage. Rolex Poland
He
purchase.
woke up. Thank you.
28,732 gold. Items received.
I had a lady one time
Strange amulet.
up in the balcony who laughed herself unconscious as she went
Oscar,
forward
Laura.
and she wound up hitting her head
Listen
on
to-
the rail that was in the aisle.
Apology.
Now I couldn't see this because I'm on
Oscar,
stage and I had
Change Champion
spotlights in
State
my
is now
face.
available
And
through
it
Cat
wasn't
Oscar
until after the
9.
show was over when
Wait
my
on the
beat
mic,
came back out on
9.
stage and he
8
took the
Trusty
microphone
Steve. The
and he
spreading
tells me in my
darkness.
ear, bro, some lady just got hurt in the balcony. The paramedics